A soft hush lay over the city as snow drifted down from the pale gray sky on New Year's Eve. The flakes fell slowly, blanketing rooftops, weighing down bare branches, and dulling the sound of footsteps against the old cobblestone streets. Everything looked quiet and clean, but the cold beneath the beauty was sharp and unforgiving. People hurried through the streets, wrapped in thick coats and scarves, eager to reach warm homes filled with light, laughter, and waiting families. Doors opened and closed, letting out bursts of golden warmth, the smell of roasted food, and cheerful voices. Chimneys breathed out curling ribbons of smoke, and the windows glowed softly against the night. Yet none of the warmth reached the streets themselves. Down a narrow lane between tall stone buildings, where the wind slowed just enough for the cold to settle heavily, walked a small girl named Lila. She wore no more shoes, no more hat, and no more scarf. Her bare feet were red and swollen, numb from the frozen ground. Each step felt like ice beating into her skin. Her thin dress hung stiffly, the edges frozen hard. Her once curly hair clung damply to her cheeks, and her fingers trembled as she held a cardboard box of matches half empty, half precious. Those matches were the only thing she had to sell. She had been sent out with them by her stepfather, and she knew better than to return home without money. Hunger and fear sat heavy in her chest, but she walked on anyway, hoping, wishing, waiting. As Lila passed warm houses, the scents of baked apples, bread, and spices drifted into the cold air. She closed her eyes for a moment and breathed them in, letting the smells warm her thoughts, if not her body. People brushed past her without a glance, men carrying gifts, women laughing softly, children tugging at gloved hands. No more one noticed her trembling lips or the purple tint of her skin. No more one stopped. No more one bought a match. No more one spoke to her. She pressed close to the walls, trying to escape the wind. Her stomach twisted with hunger, and her eyes burned with cold tears she refused to let fall. She whispered to herself as she walked, just one, Sally. But the evening wore on. Her fingers stiffened. Her feet went numb. The lights in the windows grew brighter, more festive, and more distant. She could not go home. She could not stay out much longer. At last, exhausted and shaking, Lila crouched in a small hollow between two buildings. It offered little shelter, but at least the wind did not shoot through her sir. She looked down at her hands and the matches she carried. She had been told again and again never to use them, but she was so cold. One, she whispered, just one. She struck a match. The flame flared weakly, trembling like a golden leaf, but its warmth made her gasp. She cupped it in her hands, leaning close. The alley vanished. Before her appeared a warm room, glowing with firelight. A great hearth blazed brightly, and she could almost feel the heat reaching her face. She stretched her frozen hands toward it, smiling despite her chattering teeth. For a moment, she felt safe. Then the match burned out. The warmth vanished. The cold returned, heavier than before. Her fingers ached with longing. She struck another match. This time, she saw a long table covered in fine cloth. There were steaming potatoes, fresh bread, sugared pastries, and at the center, a golden roasted goose. It seemed to glide toward her, rich and fragrant. Her mouth watered as she reached out. The match burned her finger. The pheasant disappeared. Her stomach growled in the darkness. Desperate now, she struck a third match. The alley dissolved again, and a towering tree appeared before her, brilliant and glowing, adorned with candles and glass ornaments. At its very top shimmered a small angel, bright and kind. She reached toward it, heart full of wonder. Suddenly, the candles rose upward into the sky. They became stars, hundreds of them glittering above her. One star shone brighter than the rest and streaked across the sky. A falling star. Someone is leaving this world, her grandmother had once told her. Her grandmother, Nene Ellen, the only person who had ever truly loved her. Tears froze on Lila's cheeks as the match went out. Without thinking, she struck another match, and another, and another. Soon the entire bundle flared brightly, filling the alley with light. And sir, standing before her, was Nana Ellen, not frail, not ill, but strong and smiling, warm as sunrise. Grandmother, Lila whispered. She was gathered into an embrace so warm she felt her fear melt away. There was no more cold, no more hunger, no more pain. Take me with you, Lila begged. Don't leave. The light did not fade. Instead, it grew brighter. When Lila opened her eyes again, she saw a woman running toward her from the street. She wore a thick wool coat and knelt quickly beside her. I saw the light. The woman sighed gently. Oh, child, you're freezing. Lila could not speak, but she leaned into the woman's arms. My name is Rosa. The woman whispered, "You're safe now." She carried Lila away.